With Mark Rycroft, I'm Mark Mosier. Puck down here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Quick save.
I think it's going to happen here in Toronto. Of course, Taylor McCarr's first ever game in Toronto.
Long shot there off the skate. Another shot and a save by Wall. Where is that puck? Riker, it was in his gear as McCarr absolutely tenacious. Manson. Avs turned it over, though. Had an opportunity. Matthews behind the cage. Into the slot. Avs knock it away. Loose puck. Blackwood had to get away from him. Shot by Matthews and a save by Blackwood.
And on net. Here's a little earlier chaos. Matthews throws it in front. Necas in perfect position. But you can see Blackwood cannot gather that puck under the glove. Austin Matthews is able to get a quick wrist shot on it. Good job by Blackwood to see that. Get up, took it right under the chin. Here's the net cam view. I love this. Get up, McKenzie. Boom. There's your save.
At least 10 goals. Carolina leading the way in the National Hockey League with 9, but a host of teams with 8. The Avs have joined that fray. Wrist shot, saved by Wall. Rebound, it's underneath Wall. It's McCabe. You know what there is to do in St. Cloud other than watch hockey, play hockey, and be honored?
It's almost like being in Canada.
I reckon, taken away by Nelson. He'll race in. Brock shoots and scores. Brock Nelson is on a heater, and the Avs have a 1-0 lead. Got the turnover in the neutral zone, comes in.
Has a 9-game road point streak. Chalk up goal number 8. He comes on in, does the old look off. Says, you know what, Nate, I'm going to keep this one, and just snaps it right past Joseph Wall. Watch the look. There he is. Tries to never look at Wall until the last second, because you don't want the goalie to know you're shooting, and boom. That's a pure snipe.
What a play by McCarr at the blue line to chip it away from Austin.
Pretty cutting edge.
Yeah, Nichushkin to the point. McCarr floats one, deflected and a save by Wall. Retrieved by Big Val. Here's Lehkonen behind the cage. Quick shot, score! Another goal for Brock Nelson. Impossible angle as he bangs it off the back of Wall and in.
From behind the net, that's where it all originates. Grab that puck, pull it off the wall. Artturi Lehkonen hugs the left side. That pulls Wall over, then goes back against the grain to Brock Nelson. Watch the pull left. There it is. Sees Brock. And I think that might bank off the back of Joseph Wall. That picture almost shows it there. And for Brock.
Up the boards, McCarr. Spins it off. Down low is Nichushkin. McCarr shoots, save, rebound. Saved by Wall. Rebound, saved by Wall. And somehow that puck is underneath him. He fell backwards into the crease, and it's underneath his tail.
And grabbed that puck, and the chaos all ensued after. Down to Val Nichushkin, who goes right back to McCarr. That gets blocked, and Val gets 1, 2, 3 whacks at it, just looking to get.
Off the top of the circle, but the Leafs will take it away. Fluttered ahead. Lawton down the slot. Saved by Blackwood.
That looked real close to being offside on a review.
How did that puck find him? That's the question. Malinsky darts through a man. Malinsky to the slot, shoots, and a glove saved by Wall. He'll hold on.
But now he's making it look easy. Just blowing past veteran NHL guys with that wrist shot. Everything going right for the Brock Star, and we were worried at the end of last game. He took a puck in the forearm. Obviously, he's fine with that shot.
Burns flips it deep. Brindley rifles around, got control, takes a hit. Avs cough it up. McMahon shoots and a save by Blackwood. Loose puck behind the nets. Sent ahead by McCabe at the red line. Lawrence gave it up for Quillen. Avs rub him right off.
Absolute pancake. But it's Jacob Quillen right there, just taking him in and down. And welcome to the NHL, young man.
Popped up and out across the red line. Marty Necas down the boards. McCarr trying to dish off. Nice play by Carter. Loose puck, saved by Wall. Out of nowhere, Olofsson with a quick tip at the bottom of the hash marks.
Good job by Victor to get that puck. You can see McCarr looking for the give and go from Necas on the way in the zone. Worked out pretty good.
Marty Necas rifling through center ice. Now down the wing to McKinnon. Matthews on him. We'll see a lot of that in Milan coming up here in a couple of weeks. McKinnon gave it a cross shot. Saved by Wall. Rebound gets right through Olofsson.
100% fine. And here's McKinnon over to McCarr. And then watch Victor Olofsson just cannot find it.
At the point, it's Stetcher walking in. A drag move. Avs can't get to him. Saved by Blackwood. Loose puck knocked wide of the net. Oh, Mackenzie Blackwood's on his game now. Giving up for McCabe. Avs On the back check, but it's set far side. Domi to Matthews, saved by Blackwood, and that may be his best of the day. Avs have a 2-on-1 with Natchez. He's got Olofsson with him. Marty Natchez is in, shoot, saved by Wall. He got it right in the beak. I think he got him right in the mask. We'll take a timeout. It's still a 2-0 Avalanche lead, but things are getting hot. Center ice, Nelson frees it up, and Lehkonen will chase. Nelson for Nichushkin, wrist shot, saved by Wall. That puck up the slot, but the Avs couldn't get to it. Approaching 5 minutes to go here in period number 2. Nice play, McKinnon. He's got a 2-on-1 with Natchez. McKinnon is in, looks, holds, shoots, saved by Wall, rebound, saved by Wall at the post. Unbelievable. He couldn't catch it, but he got just enough of it to send it wide. Roughed up by McMahon and McKinnon. That close to another tally. Steers it for Nelson. Big foul back to Nelson. Now to Burns, one-timer! Oh, it's deflected just once. Saved by Wall on the second chance from the Nichushkin. Avalanche still with a 2-0 lead. Both goals in period 1 off the stick of Brock Nelson as Malinsky. Feeds it across. Right to the tape. Now Kiviranta gives it up. Kelly up the middle. Finds Drury. Has room, walks in, shoots, and scores! Jack Drury picked his spot and let it rip. And the Avs have a 3-0 lead for Drury.
Almost the whole Tasmanian Devil line is on the ice. And this is great. Parker Kelly does everything so well. He's able to get that puck to the blue line without having to dump it in. Pushes everybody back. Look at Parker Kelly. And then he pushes the defenseman back. Takes 2 guys with them. And then Jack Drury comes in for the absolute glove snipe. Beating the goaltender clean. You don't see Jack that. Also marking the 1-year anniversary of his first game with the Avs.
But here we are for period number 3. Mark Rycroft and Mark Mosier at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Right up in the air. Avs can't pick it up. Sent out to McCabe. Now to McMahon. Watch out, a backhand shot. Save, rebound. Slammed out by McCarr. Good stick by Cale McCarr there.
Boy, that's a big save. You do not want to give Toronto a goal early.
Here comes Lehkonen racing in with a shot. Saved by Wall. Rebound. Off the iron from Natchez. He couldn't get a lot on it because he had to turn his blade over.
Wonderful 2-on-1. Brock Nelson comes out, sends it right over to Lehkonen, and then an absolute bullet shot, almost a pass-off pass play.
Here comes McCarr. Drops it off now for Drury. Leaps back into the play. Taken away. Fired up for Cowan. To the Avalanche zone. Cowan with a wrist shot. It's gloved by Blackwood. No problem. Nice poke check as McKinnon took a swipe. Carlo floats one in to hit the post. It went off Lawton's stick and rang off the iron. Coughed it up. Ekman-Larsson. Now finds Tavares. Back to Ekman-Larsson in the slot. Backhand shot. Save, rebound. Saved by Mackenzie Blackwood. He robs Michelli. That was brilliant. Ekman-Larsson shoots and a catch save by Blackwood.
And he comes across. Holy snowman. What a save.
Lehkonen does not go off. Riley back in. Throws it deep. Save by Blackwood. Rebound. Knocked wide by Matthews.
Good job, Victor. Then here's the backhand. That's the guy you don't want with the puck. Moj, I believe that kisses the crossbar. Blackwood comes across, and there's a little tiny touch.
He wouldn't be discovered till 1962.
Yes.
Quick shot, score! Brock Nelson! There's the hat trick, the empty netter, and the Avs have put it away. It's now a 4-0 lead. We will Brock you.
Outstanding work, and we got some hats coming on the ice right here. And finally, after about 3 minutes with a wide open net, Nathan McKinnon going to pick up an assist. That's lovely. We should all go out, make some snowballs, make some hot chocolate.
Well, 4 goals is hard to overcome in a .14 race. McMahon off the deep. Loose puck shot, saved by Blackwood. Loose puck again, score. Domi.
He knows how to find the back of the net, but on the power play, just too many opportunities. 1 rebound. Here comes a second rebound. The Avs are doing everything they can to get down on the ice and protect that crease for Blackwood. Watch Manson, last gasp right there. Get the leg down, just not in time. And the Leafs are going to get a tiny bit of a good feeling out of this game. And Mo's win was important for the Avs. This is the first of a 4-game road swing. Had a so-so homestand, 7 games, 16 days. You get on the road, you want to start on the right foot.